special guests with us today, and in a moment I'd like you to welcome them. We have the Mayor, Councillor P9083431. We have the Member for Port Macquarie, the Honourable Leslie Williams. And we have the Parliamentary Leader of the Shooters and Fishers and Farmers Party, the Honourable Robert Borsak, MLC. Just before we move on, let me explain that the committee that set this up has in its mind's eye the idea that what we say to the council coming from today may not be listened to by some of the councillors. And if that happens, then we'll get it listened to in State Parliament. Leslie and Robert are a pretty potent team, and we're not going to let the council run roughshod over what this meeting decides at the end of the day. All right, it's time I shut up. It's interesting that we're here in this marvellous building in the amazing Port Macquarie Racecourse, because it is not totally safe if this road project goes ahead. To discuss that, first of all, I want to call on the CEO of the Port Macquarie Race Club, Michael Bowman, who has a couple of people who may give you a message you're a bit alarmed to hear. Michael.
Thanks everyone for turning up. It's a great roll-up. I never thought I'd get to this stage that this would have to happen, but if that's what it takes, it's what it takes. So
we're here.
The governing body of racing in this state is Racing New South Wales. They have forwarded a pretty comprehensive 4-page submission to council, and also New South Wales Jockeys Association. They have major concerns, and they're represented by Tony Crisafi, who will speak after me, the CEO of the Jockeys Association. And I'm here, of course, representing Port Macquarie Race Club, and I think we all have concerns about the orbital road. Our concerns are directly with the airport access road, and recently we've had meetings and connection with different parties, and we actually finally forwarded our submission to council, formal submission, and I'd like to share that with the meeting, the points that we make in that, our objections. First point, Port Macquarie Race Club strongly objects to any intrusion upon the historic Crown Land Reserve, originally granted in 1879. Thoroughbred racing had been operating at this location since the 1840s, with the current track layout in place since 1968. Both current options allow for a 4-lane highway to cross the reserve between Oxley Highway and Lady Nelson Drive, with the direct and indirect loss of open space and the alienation of the eastern section from the rest of the racecourse and recreation